Action.
Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to The Beauty of PR. I'm Kay, The Beauty of PR, and today we're going to be talking about so much good stuff. No, seriously, today we're going to talk about how public relations has evolved since COVID-19. That's such a great point. I was actually talking to Andre of Cricket Straight Media. By the way, today's episode is brought to you by Cricket Straight Media. For more information, please log on to www.cricketstraightmedia.com. Public relations has really evolved since 2019 because a lot of the components of our daily tasks have been issued out more virtually. So that means focusing on social media management. That means pushing out more press releases. That means even just telling the story online has become more popular because it's become mandatory. All businesses have transitioned to a digital atmosphere as well. So as you can see, a lot of Zooms and a lot of workshops have been happening geared around how to stay as sharp of a strategic marketer or a strategic communicator as possible. Some things that I've been doing, I need to stop saying some things that I have been incorporating in my daily endeavors are reading more books. Right now, I'm actually reading The Secret Success to Marketing, and it is such a great book. And I'll definitely make a post about it on my social media so that you guys can see the book and answer your questions if you have anything as far as excerpts are concerned. Back on topic. So adjusting to COVID-19 and public relations has been very fun for me. It's allowed me to take my interest not only from behind the camera, but in front of the camera, as you can see. Networking socially, granted, on social media networking, has definitely been the catalyst in driving these relationships because you're constantly in different direct messages or... Go ahead.
Keep going.
You're constantly DMing different influencers or just different representatives of brands and giving them a broader scope on what your clients represent and where they're going. In fact, more people are actually on social media and seeing the importance or significance of having a social media presence. So one of the pain points that clients come to me with is, how do I engage more with my audience on social media, or how do I gain more exposure on my social media? And the Beauty of PR has several solutions that you can incorporate for your strategic marketing plan. And for beginners, just start with a clean aesthetic. Make sure that it is very clear on what you are doing, why you are doing it, and how long you have been doing it. That is the main thing that I try to drive to my clients, and incorporating different photo shoots to capture good content is very important because it helps us tell the story of who you are and what you're doing and how long you've been doing it. If you have any other questions regarding how do I stay sharp in a time like this and I have a small business, please drop the comments below. I would love to carry on that conversation with you. Another thing I've been doing, like I said, since COVID-19 is getting more familiar with how to run the camera from behind the camera as well as in front of the camera, and becoming more of a spokesperson for my brand, which is a spokesperson for my company or my clients' brands, has allowed me to understand more of how things work as far as different communication channels are concerned, like YouTube. If you can check out my YouTube videos, you will definitely see the growth. I am starting this channel from scratch and it is very exciting. Like I said, today's episode is brought to you by Cricket Straight Media. To learn more about how to expand on your brand or to learn more about who's doing what in your town, please log on to www.crookedstraightmedia.com. Really great for networking and finding someone who can help drive your brand to the next level, whether it's a videographer or a musician or a photographer or a graphic designer or a PR person. We are a one-stop shop for all of your networking needs. And to help beautify your brand, please log on to www.thebeautyofpr.com. If you have any other questions, I would definitely love to learn more. If you have any tips of how you're becoming a better videographer or what you're doing to capture more organic content, I would love to carry on that conversation. As you already know, we're going to go ahead and talk about what's going on with the beauty of PR. So now that I'm in front of the camera, and I've kind of told you guys why I like to be behind the camera because it tells a story, now I'm flipping the script and I am bringing my brand in front of the camera, always in red, of course. I actually forget who this is by. Can you read my tag? Who is this by?
DKNY.
Oh, so this outfit is by Donna Karen, New York. Donna Karen, New York, I've been wearing DKNY since the 90s. Hello 90s babies. I have been wearing the DKNY since knee high to a grasshopper. And whether it was a pair of jeans, I wouldn't say knee high to a grasshopper, more so when I was getting into like my teens. Shout out to my mom. I always got her hand-me-downs. My mom is my personal shopper, y'all. Listen, I don't know where she got this, but yes, this is by DKNY today. Let me show y'all. And it's just a romper. I got on my house shoes my mom got me for Christmas, y'all, because we comfy today. I had girls' night last night. Anyways, so this is just a one piece. I didn't zip it all the way up, but it has like these flared out sleeves that I really like. Today's earrings, of course, are by Envious Me. You know, we're gonna get into some more details about the details. However, let me put this on. I'm having trouble with this earring. Okay, so the earrings, of course, are by Envious Me. If you can see my last episode, y'all will see that these are from Envious Me, letters NVS Me. You can find yours at www.enviousme.com. However, let's get into more of the beauty of PR. So this week on the beauty of PR, here's what's been going on. Forever Cal, we are dropping some new music really soon. Thank you so much for running up Tread Light. We're still well over 1,400 views on YouTube. So thank y'all so much for running that up. We appreciate you so much. And also thank you for all of the new followers. We appreciate your time and your effort following the brand. Let us know what type of content you would like for Cal to put out. Right now we're in talks with some different brands as far as who we want to see incorporated in the brand in the future. So if you like a brand or if you have a brand that you want to just help partner with Cal, just let me know. And you can DM me at the.beauty.ofpr. Moving on. Black Restaurant Week. Black Restaurant Week is kicking off really soon. Make sure that you follow Black Restaurant Week at Black Restaurant Week on social media as well as on Twitter for that ongoing conversation. So many great things in store, and we're excited to share what we've been working on with you guys moving into 2021. Thank you everyone who put out an application to be a part of our program as well for Feed the Soul. We love you and we appreciate you for that. If you have a small business or if you have a Black-owned restaurant and you're looking to grow it and you want to be a part of our family, please indeed inquire at www.blackrestaurantweeks.com. We are the only one. Oh yes, oh my gosh, y'all. So remember last week how I was telling y'all how I wanted to partner up with some brands? Well, listen, your girl is working on some eyewear. Hello. Look, we're working on some eyewear, and I'm not gonna drop the name, but we're in conversation right now, and pretty soon, you know, you'll see some glam around the eyes, beyond the eyelashes. Speaking of, these are Smooth Y'all eyelashes. Thank you, Autumn, so much. I appreciate you, girl, and I know you couldn't make it to girls' night, but hey, look, we miss you. But we know that you have to get them packages out because you're having so many sales and so many people are hitting you up. So, girl, get to the bag. We love you for that. Speaking of love you for that, Chania, thank you so much for coming through last night to Girls Night. We had such a great time. I was able to drop up Chania's EP, her 4-song EP. Y'all know I love Touchdown. Run it up because your girl's constantly making touchdowns. Hello. Hold on. Let me make the touchdown. Anyways, so Chania's 4-song EP is out right now, streaming everywhere. My favorite song is Touchdown, but you may like Bankroll, because a lot of people are giving us a lot of great feedback about Bankroll. If you have any type of workout groups, or if you have a clothing store, please let us know. We would love to shoot you the EP so that you can put that on your playlist in your stores, or even on your channels. It's such a good vibe. If you're 16, 17, if you're 25, 21, 30, it does not matter. The song is very fitting no matter what the EP is very fitting no matter what age you are. And also shout out to Chania for flipping these properties. I just want to highlight something. There are artists out there, and there are different creatives that are working very, very hard to produce content from the heart, and that does not mean that they can't work a job. So I actually want to commend Chania for being honest with herself so that she can continue to be honest with everyone else, because having a 9-to-5 job is a blessing. Because why? It provides sustainability and stability, and that's one thing as a creative we don't want to have to worry about. And my girl keeps making plays. That's why she's about to make touchdowns, and we just need to make sure that you guys are going along with the journey with us at Chania TV on Instagram. Moving forward, so the beauty of PR, like I said, we have glasses on the way. We have glasses on the way, different kinds. Listen, I'm not even going to get into any more details. Speaking of details, Envious Me. Look, y'all know how I feel about Envious Me. I love, love, love looking good. So thank you, Envious Me, for being such a great human of change, actually being that change that you want to see. Turning tragedy into triumph has been her golden ticket to success. It was in 2007 when Brittany King was shot by a police officer in Houston, Texas, shattering the bones in her left hand and leaving her with the scars. But bruised and never broken, Brittany is well underway to more success while having an international jewelry brand that has blessed the bodies of so many men and women around the world. And I'm just excited to be on board to tell her story. And I know that sometimes it is hard to actually stay confident in times where you're faced with fear and anxiety and depression and not really understanding where you should go from here. But take it from Brittany, there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. Sometimes you just have to dig a little deeper, and I'm so excited that God has blessed us to cross paths to make our crooked path straight. Like I said, today's episode is brought to you by Crooked Straight Media. If there is anything else that y'all want to know as far as PR is concerned, that is public relations is concerned, how do we just team up with each other? How do we stay just networking with each other? Or what do you want to see from me? Or different outfits you would like for me to wear? Or maybe different hairstyles? Because y'all know I just took a bag of braided hair and I just made my little Johnny Bravo updo real quick. It literally took me 5 minutes. I was able to just slick my hair up. Maybe I can upload my my slick up routine, like what I put on my hair, because it's very, very, very curly, but it's actually a good go-to style when I'm like trying to like hurry up and like get ready, because y'all know I'm a mobile marketer. I live my life on the go, and sometimes I just don't have what time. Speaking of time, I'm not even wearing my watch today. However, without further ado, I'm wrapping up today's episode of The Beauty of PR. Thank you so much for tuning in. I have my coffee in hand because we still have a lot to do today. If you would like to inquire of how I can help make your brand more beautiful, please log on to www.thebeautyofpr.com. My name is Kay. I'm always in red, and thank you for tuning in. Ciao.